I hope that you're keeping well and that you're taking care of yourself and the people around you. My name is Lucy and this is Relatable with Lucy. Thank you so much for tuning in, for subscribing, for commenting, for liking, for sharing, for all the interaction that you have been providing. Please keep the feedback coming and let's continue with the conversation. So today, I feel like just being an encouragement to someone. For the last few weeks, we've been talking about children and adverse childhood experiences and issues that are affecting children. And for me, issues affecting children are so close to my heart. The reason is because I experienced one of the ACEs, or I had one of the adverse childhood experiences, and that is separation of parents. Mom and dad separated before I went to school. So I was in the custody of my grandma for the better part of my life. And with the support of my uncle, I was able to go through school. And so for me, children that are experiencing childhood trauma or having adverse childhood experiences like separation of parents or illness in the family or loss of a parent or a divorce or incarceration of parent, for me, those issues affect me in a way. I feel like they affect me because I know that they have a potential to change the trajectory of a child's life. They are capable of affecting a child for the rest of their life. The reason is when all these things happen, sometimes children are left to just figure out things on their own. Sometimes they are just left without any covering, without any protection. Because when all these adverse experiences play out, children are the ones that suffer. And so for me, I think that, and I feel that there is a lot that needs to be done concerning the issues that affect children when they are growing up. And it is a concern for me. That's why I'm so passionate about adverse childhood experiences and trauma-informed care, because I know this is the only way we are able to change the way we deal with children who are affected by adverse childhood experiences. Because when they have experiences, this kind of experiences, it affects their behavior, it affects their interactions, it affects, the total well-being of a child. And so when we are trauma-informed, we are able to deal with them from an informed perspective without blaming them, without asking what is wrong with you, but asking what happened to you, so that we can open a conversation for children to be able to share the experiences that they are having and be able to change their lives. And so there's something that you can do, because I believe that adverse childhood experiences do not have to adversely affect a child's life into adulthood. With mentorship, with support and guidance, with a support system, there is what you and I can do. And so you can't afford to be a bystander. Even if a child does not belong to you, there's something that you can do about any child that is experiencing abuse or experiencing any kind of adverse experience. It's something that you can do to be able to help this child out and to be able to change their life. I must say that if it was not for the social support system that I had from my grandma and the support from my uncle and of course my cousin, my life would not have turned out the way it did. Of course, God was in the picture. I just want to say that with mentorship, with support, with somebody caring and protective, a positive role model in the life of a child who is experiencing adverse childhood experience, it is possible to change and to prevent the effect of those experiences. And so I'm asking you, not be a bystander. Even if that child does not belong to you, please reach out. Ask what it is that you can do. If you cannot, ask someone else to do it, because it is possible. And God somehow raises somebody to be able to support a child that is having adverse childhood experience. So be the one that is the answer to prayer. Thank you so much. I hope this is helpful. and that we can be able to play our part, to occupy our space and make a difference in our sphere of influence. Thank you so much, and keep tuned in, because next time we are talking about trauma-informed care. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.